As a match I desperately, desperately needed in the late 90s, we have The Undertaker taking on Raven. As far as what to expect from this matchup, I'm not really sure. As obviously they were really Raven specifically probably is not the best guy to have in a Fire Pro simulator, but I think they should still pull out some pretty great stuff and should be able to have a very, very fun matchup. Taker's out first. We kind of went with like kind of early Ministry of Darkness era if you're looking at the gear. But basically any time from 96, really 97 specifically, probably more than anything, but 97 to 99, really before the American Badass era of Taker, this match would have been money. Really, the feud would have been money, for sure. As just as a kid, back in the day, I'd playing EWR a lot. My first kind of like main feud that I did as far as with Raven in the WWF, because I just used the database that comes with it, so it was around 2003 is when the database is. I had these two wrestled in a scaffold match, which is just, I was an insane little kid back in the day as far as my ideas and gimmicks, but what a dropped hold spot into the fluorescent light tube, though, to kick off the match. That was a lot of fun. Let's see what Raven, as far as, yeah, he's not going to be able to outmuscle the Undertaker. He's got some shoulder blocks after the arm wringer. So, Taker, we left the chairs and fluorescent light tubes out, because I wanted it to be like a hardcore matchup, but not really like a death match. Which might have been a bit overkill to at least have 8. We could at least have, like, 2 weapons, but it's still fine, though. It's still a lot of fun. The dropped hold into the chair. Let's see what Raven's going to do with that fluorescent light tube. Cracks the Undertaker within the back of the head. Oh, what a backdrop onto the chair from the Undertaker. So we got a dropped hold again from Raven. Of course, one of the best spots involving a dropped hold was whenever you do the dropped hold into the setup chair. And yeah, that we do in WCW. That was always a highlight spot for me. So let's see what Raven's got here off the ropes. Jumping elbow drop to the back of the Undertaker. On it, Raven. So looking to maybe drag Taker towards the more center of the ring. As they're going to trade strikes now. I mean, they are just firing off with lefts and rights. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? It is the Undertaker. He's always signaling for the end. We might get a tombstone on a chair. No, we're just going to get a big boot instead that somehow Raven didn't even really sell. Oh, almost into the last light tube. Oh boy. A tombstone on a fluorescent light tube. That's got to be it. We forgot to turn off, though, as far as turn back on. Rope breaks, but I guess for a hardcore matchup, I think it still works out. This couple of punches there. As again, Raven goes for that side headlock, and Taker keeps on countering with a backdrop. And a drop to hold again. Now, this time he's able to get a couple punches in. And the Russian leg sweep from Raven. What a great edit, though, this Raven is. I just had the shirt is everything. It's all just combinations out of the trio woes. Taker landing head and neck first onto that chair. Oh my god, what a onslaught by the Undertaker. Oh, DDT! DDT from Raven. This is more like ECW era Raven, but this was WCW, obviously the even flow. And what do we have as far as for Takers? So far, each man has hit their big move. Oh, missed with the chair. Another side headlock. On off the ropes we go. What is... Oh, just a lariat from the Undertaker. Shinichi Nakano kind of shuffling side to side here. Oh, and another even flow DDT from Raven. Able to make the cover. 1, 2... No! Almost. You have to do a little bit more than that. He's wanting to take down the Undertaker in this one. So take her off the ropes. Big boot to the back of the head. I'm looking for maybe a leg drop there. So Raven now with a pile driver. Oh, the choke slam. Huge choke slam there from the Undertaker. 2 and no. Thought that was going to be it. So Raven signaling for the end with the chair. What has he got in store? Again, using the metal part of the chair to his advantage. Taker now. Russian leg sweep from Raven. Taker, though, up first. Big lariat. Oh, looking for that tombstone again. This could be it. 1, 2, and yes! What a huge win for The Undertaker. Beating Raven. As another short but sweet performance from two men. As we'll see how it was rated. 87. We'll take it.